Hey guys, welcome to Everlasting Memories. This is Nidhi Agarwal and I have come up with a new tutorial of house cut album. So if you guys like this and if you guys want to recreate it, then do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get the regular updates. We'll have the tutorial in part wise where you will learn everything from the scratch to the finished product. So this creation is made with an Everlasting Memories paper pack, which is vintage magnificent. So if you want to buy this, you can check out the links in the given description. And also if you are going to recreate this, then don't forget to show the gratitude to us by tagging us in Instagram, Facebook, and I'll just show you the creation, how it looks, and then we'll get into the tutorial. So you can see I'll teach you how to make this. This is the most important part of the whole project, and I'll teach you how to do the decoration parts, everything. So we have an album where you learn even the scrapbooks, pop-up card flaps, and many more things. So here is the scrapbook. It's a vintage collection. So you can see I have added charms, different kinds of charms. So this is how the album looks. So now let's get into the tutorial part. So we are going to teach you how to make a mini album, and we'll make house cut album. How to make house cut album. So right now I'll teach you how to make the album base. So this is the cartoon box which I have taken instead of chipboards, as I don't have the chipboards right now. So I'm just using the cartoon box. So I'm scoring it at 16 centimeter and height of 13 centimeter. The album will be in the rectangular size. So 13, 16. We'll score one more 13 by 16 as we need the front and back part. Now I'll cut this using the knife. So this is the front and back part. Now we'll cut the bind. So we need the bind of 7 centimeter height and 7 centimeter of length and 13 centimeter of height. So we will score it at 13 and so now our album will be like this. This is the center bind. And this is the back part. So we will make it like this. Now we'll cover this with the black cardstock for the stiffness. I have already cut a cardstock of size 17 centimeter by 45 centimeter. Everything whatever I am saying, everything I am saying in centimeters only. And I have scored 2 centimeter on all the 4 sides so that we can fold it. We'll fold it to it and we will stick. So we have cut the extra part. So now after that I'll fold this up. I'll stick this like this by keeping the proper measurement of like this. So I will be sticking this and I'll just show you how it is. So now I will stick this with the Fevicol. Yeah, so I'm sticking it on the line. I have already scored of 2 centimeter. So now the outer base is ready, you can see. After that, I have cut one more cardstock of the smaller size. So I'll be sticking this to it. It will be like this. So you can see. Will be like this after sticking. Now we'll just see how to make pages and hinges so that we can add pages to it. So all you need to do is cut a cardstock of 9.5 centimeter by 12.5 centimeter. 9.5 by 12.5, and you have to score it 1 centimeter on both the sides, by leaving 1 centimeter on both the sides, and you have to fold it like this. So now we have to make the smaller parts. So next scoring will be, you have to score it, cut the cardstock of 7.5 by 12.5, and you have to again leave 1 centimeter on each side, and you have to score it. And when you paste, you have to make equal gapping of 1 centimeter over here and paste it. Next we will have 5.5. So 1 centimeter you have to score on both the sides. So the center part will get 3.5. Next we have 3.5. Both the sides you have to score it 1 centimeter on both the sides and fold it. So center part will have 1.5. So while sticking this, we should have an equal gapping of 1 centimeter on all. So now I will just stick this. I'll show you how. So I will make a marking of 1 centimeter gap on both the sides like this. So while sticking this, so on the marking I have stick it. You can see the marking lightly, right? Like this. So it has the equal gapping. So like this we make the hinges with the equal spacing between the pages. So now this is made. So you can see like this. So now the pages will get stick here. So we will paste this 13 centimeter. I have scored it of 12.5. So I will make sure that I make the equal spacing at the top and the bottom before sticking this. So as this is there, so now you can see that there is an equal spacing. So I will stick this like this. Properly done. So I'll show you how to do the pages. So guys, as we have stuck the hinges, now we'll stick the pages to it. So the page size will be 12.5 height by 15 centimeter width. Because our album is of 16 centimeter, so I am just keeping 1 centimeter less than the album. And as the hinges size, we already had the height of 12.5 centimeter, so we'll have this 12.5 centimeter. As there are 8 parts, we will have the 8 pages to it. So I have already cut 8 pages. So here are the 8 pages that I have already cut. Now I will just show you how to stick it. It's of all the same size, all are of same size. So now when you are sticking it, if you are sticking from this part, means from this side, then stick all the pages from this side. If you are sticking it from this side, then stick all the pages from this side. So I always stick from this side. So I'll be sticking this like this. So you can see it has got stuck. So just press it well like this. Now I have stuck all the pages. You can see I have stuck all the pages. So it will be like this. So you can see the pages. See how to make flaps, pockets and much more things. So I'm going to use pattern paper packs of Everlasting Memories itself. So let me just show you the paper pack first, then I'll get back, then we'll go with the pocket parts. So the paper pack which I'm using in this creation is from Everlasting Memories Vintage Magnificent. It has 10 sheets, 2 sheets per design, 10 unique sheets, 2 sheets per design, so 20 sheets. So if you want to purchase this paper pack, you can check on Instagram and Facebook. And we have 3 sizes, 12 by 12, 8 by 8 and 6 by 6. The quality is very good. You can see the thickness of the sheet. It is 300 GSM. So let me just show you the design. As you can see the cover page, how beautiful it is. It gives a total vintage look. So I'll just quickly take you to the paper pack designs. So you can see how beautiful the designs is. this one. It's very unique. I love this one. This one is also my favorite. You can see lightly. Then this one. So you can see the flowers. It's very beautiful. You can see this one. Even this looks very beautiful and gives a total vintage look. So you can see the flowers, you can see the stripes, you can see the background. So this is one more sheet we have. So like this we have 20 sheets in a pack. So now let's just get into the tutorial part of making flaps, pockets. So as we already know that the size of the album is 13 by 16 centimeter. So now we'll start from first page. So as it is 13 by 16, so I have already cut a paper of 1 mm less. Sorry, this one. So I am going to stick it like this. So this joint parts will not be shown. So when you stick this paper and leave 1 mm gap or 2 mm gap from all the 4 sides. So I'm going to stick this one over here. So I have already applied the glue. Now I will just stick this here like this. I hope it's pretty clear. So now you can see the joints are not shown, and this paper pack has a very unique collection of vintage. It has the very beautiful shade. So I have just stick this. Now this side what we are going to do is we are going to add a flap, both side flaps. So first we'll add a pattern sheet, then we'll add 2 flaps. I have cut already 2 flaps. I'll tell you the measurement. It is of height 12 centimeter and width of 11 centimeter, 2 flaps, and by scoring 1 centimeter I have folded this part. So on the both side I have done like this. So now we are going to stick this like this by adding the pattern sheets all over it. So let's get into it. So this is the smaller size, like I already told, as we have this page size of 15 by 12.5 cm. So I will score little smaller than that, and I have already cut the parts like this, and I have already cut the part even for this. So I have used again the everlasting memory. So 1 mm, all the 4 sides it must be shown. So like this, and I have kept the plain sheet over here to journal it or to add photos in it. So adding a pattern sheet will not make sense, as anyway you are going to journal it or you are going to add pics. So I have kept like this. So both the sides I have kept the same design pattern sheet, just to give a look of like this. So once we stick it will be clear. So again I have taken one more sheet smaller than this. So we will stick this part. So as I have applied gum Fevicol to it, now I will stick this one like this. So you can see all the 4 sides, it has equal spacing. Now take out the extra glues. So we will stick this like this. Now on the back side same we are going to do. You can either stick photos or you can go with the journal part, as we already have the space for photo over here. So it is, so again I have made a spacing of 1 mm all the 4 sides. The black cardstock should be shown, so that it gives a pretty look. When you have a certain base and you stick a pattern sheet over it, it gives you a pretty look than using the pattern sheet directly. So like this. So you got it. So let me just take the second part as well. So this part is ready, as we have stuck both the sides. Now what are we going to do is, we have kept 1 cm extra on both the flaps, right? We are going to stick this like this at the back. So I hope it's quite clear. We'll take another one flap and we'll stick it like this. So we are going to stick this like this. So as I have stuck both the sides, you can see the inner part. Now I will apply glue over here. Just apply the glue on all over it, and we are just set to go. So we will stick this So now we'll see the next page. So again I have cut one more pattern sheet, little smaller than the actual size of the page. As you can see, the black it is shown, the cardstock is shown, and I have also a small stripes has been cut. So I will stick this like this, just to add just it should not look difference. So before that, I wanted to add again 2 flaps, one from the top and one from the bottom. So the flap has the size of, so I have the flap of size 11 centimeter by 12 centimeter. So I have scored 1 centimeter extra, and I'll just fold it like this, as we have done in the previous page. So this will get inside like this. So when you open, it will be like this, right? Now I will add a plain white paper, photo mats over here like this. And before adding this, I want to give a small shade on all the 4 sides. So I use this distress ink. You can see this. So I don't have the tool. I have taken a sponge which is available with me. So I will just give a vintage shade like this on all the 4 sides, lightly. So this is what I have explored myself in this lockdown, that if you are short of things, then you can go for the alternative which you have in your home. So you can see like this. I have just gave a shade. So as you have seen, I have shaded all the 4 sides. Now I will stick this here like this, and I have cut one more part of it, this one, which I'll stick on the back side like this, right? So let's take this, and I have cut one more flap of 9.5 cm into 7.5 cm, and I have cut the smaller size than this, the cardstock, the pattern sheet, and I've kept the back side as the plain one, where you can journal it or add pics to it. So again 1 centimeter I have scored extra, so that we can fold it inside this pattern sheet like this. So the overall idea of making this is, it will be like this. So the reason for keeping this as a plain one, as you know, we can add photos or we can journal it. So now just let me stick these parts. So after now we have applied the glue all over. Now let's stick this part. Apply the glue properly in the corners. Yeah. Now we will stick this part. You can see it looks so beautiful. I love the collection of this pattern sheet. It goes so well with each other. The pack goes so well with each other. The collection, the sheet, the design, everything. So you can see. Now I have stick this and take out this extra glues. So we have stick like this. So it will be like this. Now let's stick this smaller part. As you can see, this is a part when we have created hinges. So this is the gapping we have left, so that when we add flaps, it looks chunky, right? So to cover this up, I have cut a small stripe of that particular size, like 1 mm smaller than the actual size, and now I will stick this small stripe over there. So in this page we are going to do a belly band. So I have already cut one more pattern sheet of the smaller size than the actual size of the page, and I have cut a small stripe. As per your wish, you can take the width of the stripes. I have taken of around 3.5 centimeter to 4 centimeter stripe. Length is like quite lengthy. It's just because I need to fold it like this. So this is how we make the belly band. So we will stick this like this, right? After sticking it, I have a stripes already cut. So I will measure this and I will make a marking over here that I need to cut the extras. So I have just cut the extra part, and now I will stick this like this. You can even decorate the belly band with die cuts, with flowers, anything, but I wish to keep it as simple because it's a vintage album and it already gives a vintage look. So I wish to keep it a little simple. So yeah, you can see the belly band looks so nice. Now just apply a glue over here first and stick it to the pattern sheet. On the both side, apply the glue and stick it to the pattern sheet like this. Yeah. So it will be like this. So applying after applying Fevicol all places, let's stick this properly. But I have cut one more like one photo match. Let's just tug in like this. Before adding this, I would again love to give the distress ink disclosure over here, like all the four sides, as you can see. So you can stick a photo and you can journal it at the back side. You can add more photo mats if you want to add like too many of photos, then you can tug in lots of photo mats over here. It's like it can hold many photos, right? So guys, in the next video we'll see the next parts, how the pockets are made, and we'll have the pop-up cards in the next video. Yeah, till then stay tuned with us.